No, I'm on Facebook.
Oh,
Dr. San, you forget. I'm back. Please add me on Facebook.
Yeah, forget. How could I?
Yeah.
Live on Facebook, Mekwe is there.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, you to get on Facebook live, then drop your name and your location. Mekwe, today we go straight to Western. You know they look good at all, Mekwe. The videos and pictures that they get for here, they look good. There is a situation at one of the communities for Western Region. Mekwe, they look good. And we they hear military. And we they hear crash. Some they talk crash, some they talk clash. We don't know which of the shit they are talking about.
Crash and clash.
Some they talk crash, some say clash.
Right.
We don't know what it is, but then we are seeing videos.
We'll find out.
We are seeing pictures.
Right.
Right here today, we go there. We'll go to Western and find out what they happen. What they happen with the military over there. Today, a lot of things there where we go talk about. Live on Facebook, share the feed. Make everybody get time. Where they can show you videos, then pictures. Live here in the studios. Mercury, Fantasy Dome is down. Yet, artists where they perform for there. People where they do events for there. Mercury, here say anybody, they say something about this particular issue. And people are disappointed in our artists for being quiet about the Fantasy Dome issue. People are really, really disappointed in the artists.
Right.
For being quiet about the Fantasy Dome issue. By now, they say they should be up demonstrating.
Right.
Because the dome is down. We will get into that.
Right.
We will get into that particular story. But, Mikey.
Yes.
You see, this country, we get dreams. Where we talk, say, we they want to go far.
Yeah.
And we say we they want to reach level where other developed countries are. Now we have a man like Nana Kwame Bediako, popularly known as Cheddar.
New force.
Exactly. Michael, he says, after 2024 election, if he wins, Kumasi people, you don't need to come to Accra to come and feel the sea. You go carry the sea, enter Kumasi.
Right.
And Mercury, this beautiful initiative, people are after the man.
What?
Yes. This beautiful initiative, they say,
what?
Mercury. In Ghana.
In Ghana?
Mercury.
Okay.
In Ghana.
We'll get into this.
We'll get into it.
Stay tuned. Hits 1039 FM. Mercury Quay. Dr. Shine in the building. Get on Facebook. Let me know exactly where you are representing. Right after this, we're going to have the roll call. Let's know your area. Let's know your location. If you're driving, park, get on your phone. Let's know where you are. Let's get into it. Hits 103.9 FM. Don't forget, 6 p.m. Dr. Hassan Ayariga live on the cruise control. Stay. Fam, in case you just turn on your radio, a big welcome to you to the Cruise Control. This is Usaywetin, the segment, of course, brought to you probably by Telecel, connecting energies. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa. MTN, everywhere you go, Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone, Papa Pafi, soccer bet, your best bet for sports betting. I'm going to get on Facebook right now and check out exactly where you are. So we give you a big mention. Senat Podo is inside Klagon, clear and loud. Inside Papa Yogi Barbering Shop. Of course, big shout out to the whole crew there. Chanel, Rabina says, Cheddar has seen these leaders are fools, so he wants to do settings. And Collins Pizarro says, watching you live from Saudi Arabia. Hey, big shout out to all our fans in Saudi Arabia. Yes.
Saudi Arabia.
Yes. And Ni Aklama One says, live from Pram Pram inside Sunflag Material Shop. And John Apalu says, it's loud and clear in Nungwa Cold Store. John Apalu from Nungwa. Ahuto Poshi says, Ahuto inside Obusum Asi. Kwapim Ano Park. Achok and Abdul Wadud Zion Dambubakar watching from Waltham Storm, London, really enjoying this program. Oh man, good to know. Yeah. And of course, Dictan Valley Cam Map says he might be suffering from some unknown illness. Parkwesi Acidic says the show is loud inside my Uber car. Good to know. In your Uber car. Good to know. But Uber car sounds nice. Uber car.
Uber car.
They try to get a name for, some my place. Uber car.
Your place.
Yeah, Uber car,
Their place.
Uber car. It sounds nice.
Go on.
Mau Femo Bennington says, why should the artists be out and demonstrating after the demolition of the Fantasy Dome? Was a dome given to artists for free of charge during their events? What concerns tenants about landlords and land guards fighting over a piece of land? You see, we've not even started about
the fire. The already there.
And of course, Baba Wabuku Abdul Fita says, watching you live inside C12 Ataya Basa. Rich Cubana says, good evening, Mercury Kwe. Cruise Control is loud and clear. Motion Hype Sports Center inside Ashaiman. And Love G says, Accra Newtown is loud. It feels good to be back. Big shout out to Abdul Wadud and Big Arnold. And of course, Godwin Digisinia says, turn left, turn right. And of course, all the way up from Abdulbar School Junction with the IGP of School Junction. Blue Eyes here. Ohene Obiri is here. Sam Kobina Dufo is here. Obiri, Gabriel Obin, Gabby is here. Godwin Karine is here. Of course, Kwekulamba GH is here. Shine is here. Ruben Tete is here. Boabin Alonso. The full house. Chris Wado is here. 5,000 boys are here. Everybody in tune at 5,000 Ungwa is loud and clear. Big shouts to Odinehu, Nana Akoto, Red Hunter, the whole crew.
And right, I say American Mall for here. For Circle.
American Mall.
Yeah, you say KOD eye shop.
Big shouts to the whole crew.
They say the speakers, they mount like 5 speakers.
5.
So they supply the whole
area. Yo, big shouts to Circle. Shouts to Tiptoe Lane. Every hood and every block.
KOD eye shop. Big up
KOD
yourself.
eye shop.
Mercury, let's get live into this because this is not looking good. It is not looking good at all. Get on Facebook and see this for yourself. Mercury, they look good at all. Hey, helicopter where with the CSA, they fly for air. Mercury, they down.
What?
He did down with the blade, everything. He did down. Military helicopter, live on Facebook. Michael Quay, this is very scary.
What?
They look good at all. Very scary. And we heard there are 14 people on board.
What?
Michael Quay, very scary. Get on Facebook and look at this. Have a feel of military helicopter right here in Ghana. Right here in Ghana. And the way that thing they look, Mercury, they look good. You go wonder, what happened? Mm-hmm. What happened where the helicopter, wait for the fly for air inside? It day ground. We go there, we go enter there and then find out more. But then what we have is that they say 14 people were on board this particular aircraft.
Aircraft.
Yeah.
Is there any information on the aircraft? the type, because I know Ghana, we have some special aircrafts that the Air Force uses. They have the Honduke 8, Karakorum. Which is from China. I mean, it's a collaboration between China and Pakistan. And there's also the Mi-17.
Mi-17.
Mi-17, which is from the Soviet Union. There's also, one from France, the SA-319. And there's the Augusta A-109, which is from Italy. So, as it stands, it is unclear which of these, aircrafts, was involved in this
get
accident.
On Facebook, live on Facebook, they show us.
I mean, the experts can maybe tell us from the picture, but we are yet to get an official, communique from the, Ghana Air Force as to which, of the aircraft was involved in this. And it's very unfortunate to know the number of casualties involved in this. But Dr. Shine, we're trying to get onto the line, right?
Exactly. We'll go on the line and speak to someone from there, because, Mercury, the news though they look good. But then get on Facebook and see the video for yourself. The aircraft they bush inside, the enter bush cry, and you go see the blade. In fact, Mercury, they look good. They look good at all. They look good. And what we gather be say, this they say, hey, Mercury, Charlie. No, they look good. They look good. They look good. You see, that thing happened for one community at Bonsukrom, and we don't know what the helicopter and the people there inside they go do for there. So we are trying to establish contact with the assemblyman over there to tell us what they happened over there, because Mercury, we hear say they transport some people to hospital and things. I don't know if he's on the line. Hello, Mr. Thomas.
Hello. Good evening.
Sir. Good evening. Welcome to Hit FM.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope I'm speaking to Mr. Thomas Dazi.
Yes, please.
The assembly member for Bonsukrom.
Yes, please.
Right. First of all, we want to say a big congratulations to you for the great job you're doing for your people.
Thank you very much.
Right. So, what's happening over there at Bonsukrom right now? We hear there is a military crash. What is happening there?
Okay, thank you very much. And let me send my greetings to the good people of Western Region and the good people of Ahanta West and my good people of Mpinasa Electric Area, that is Mpinasa, Bonsukrom, and Himoko. And let me extend my greetings to your listeners. Thank you very much, boss. It's true about what you've heard. It happened around 1:30. When I was preparing to go to work at Disco Hospital. Actually, I'm a dispensary assistant, so I'm on the afternoon shift. Right. So in the afternoon, I was preparing. Then I had a call from one of my committee members that they've seen a plane that has fell down in the bush. So I should quickly come around and then I just prepared and take off the journey. So I went there, and at the scene, when I was coming from the who called me said when there was a tender strike, it was about to be a tender strike. Then they saw that a plane has come down that is even wanted to come to the community, to fall on the community. So the pilot tried as much as what he can do. Then they take off the flight to the community. Wow. So they saw that the plane just fallen in the bush. So in there, that we all went there. Then we were able to rescue 3 people. We took them to Josie Medical Center on Aguna Road to start their job. And in the course of that, we were able to rescue another person. Then that person was unconscious. So they quickly, sent him to Disco Government Hospital for the treatment. Then we were able to rescue another female that she was stable. So in the course of that we were doing it, then Air Force team also came around. And there, one of my committee member was taking a picture.
Okay.
So I also had a call. Now, and then I have to receive that call Not only it was my colleague, the one who I'm supposed to go and pick up.
So Honorable, the 3 people you rescued, they are all military men.
No, they were wearing mufti. One was wearing safety.
Okay.
And the 2 guys were wearing mufti. So I don't know whether they are military guys or not.
Okay. So have you seen other military men, trooping into the place to maybe help rescue the people, or is there anything, ambulance service, fire service, police?
Yeah, there was. We called fire service. They came, and the Air Force fire tender to water tender also came. There were 2 Air Force ambulances came, and the National Ambulance also came. So the team were there, police officers, the district BNI, district commander, all the police and all the security agencies were there. Just happened to rescue the people.
Wow. Honorable, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saving the life of this. But here there were 14 people. You said you rescued 3 people. Yeah,
what I'm saying is we wait for the when I was at the scene, we had 5.
Okay.
1 female and 4 male.
Okay. Right. Honorable, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saving the lives of our military men for us. Thank you so much. And your people, I see your people were very happy when the plane was landing and all that.
They were not happy because they weren't happy. They weren't happy. They were all saying we should try and as much as possible to rescue. That there's an accident and it needs intelligent people.
Okay.
So when the intelligent people came, the team came around, then move all those people around. It even sees my phone. I was even slapped.
So it was out of shock. They were laughing and stuff. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, Mercury, it be big issue.
Right.
For there. But then we thank God say nobody died for this issue inside. Yeah, we thank God because what happened...
what do you mean? He said we thank God nobody died.
Yeah. Because what happened, Mercury, it be deadly accident. It be accident where people they talk say this one like go fit cause death. But then we thank God say nobody died for that accident inside.
Right.
They thank God.
Right. The military aircraft.
Yeah. No death.
None of the occupants died.
No death.
No death. We're happy to hear that.
See, our military, they are very strategic, and during the state match, they showed a lot of, they demonstrate a lot of things, a lot of actions, telling us how effective they are.
Absolutely.
So I'm not surprised that they were able to
maneuver. And,
exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. So, Mikey, we will come to Fantasy Dome.
Right.
Some people say they are disappointed in our artists for not standing behind the CEO of the Fantasy Dome. So they say as this issue comes, they hear artists they talk about them. They say National Cathedral issue. Then artists they talk. Any issue go come from government side, LGBT issue, gay bill. Then people they talk. But then Fantasy Dome where did they host event for? Where did they play the shows for? Then things. They hear say that they help the man ring the drum. Say what they do no good. We all they hear where we hear say the Fantasy Dome. They say Saturday or so. It was demolished by the trade fair authorities. So they say the time where the man for day there, the time elapsed. And and what we hear be say the man go take injunction from court,
right,
to stop them from even demolishing the place. But then still they can't demolish them. And what they are saying is that they didn't see the injunction notice.
Right.
Mercury, something they say was posted at the entrance of the office.
Right.
They say they enter the office, but they don't see the notice over there. And so as they talk, the building has been demolished. Get on Facebook and see the videos for yourself if you've not seen.
Get on
the
Facebook,
video.
Hits 103.9 FM. The images of the Fantasy Dome, which has been brought to ground zero.
A very combobulating situation.
Yes, and you can see the debris, and of course, other elements of the edifice, grazed to ground.
Michael, now the CEO has been speaking.
Yeah.
Because he's not happy.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. San, you mentioned, the position of a school of thought, regarding expectation of practitioners of the showbiz industry. Of course, when it comes to this venue, we know that events like Ghana Meets Niger, and
Three Music
Awards, which of course I remember introducing Shatta Wale at at that venue where Shatta Wale came from, the roof, and all of that. So it is a very iconic venue, and it is quite interesting, the turn of events. Very unfortunate. The last thing you want to see is someone's investments, such a huge investment raised, down. On the part, of expectation of, the practitioners within the industry to speak, I'm trying to understand what the expectation is. However, it's very important to know that you see, you don't jump into conclusion, right? There may be a perfectly good explanation to what you just saw. I'm not saying it is justified, but it is important to understand wholly, the issue on the ground. You hear from one side. It is important to hear from the other side. And I think in the coming days, we're going to make efforts to get to speak with the trade, the CEO.
Yeah, the CEO has been speaking to our brother, Joy. Yeah, he's been speaking, right?
She's been speaking?
Yeah,
Right.
She's been speaking. And then she said, that's what I said, that she says they didn't see the notice.
Right.
The injunction notice.
Right.
To stop the demolition.
Right.
Yeah, he's been speaking to Kwame Daddy.
Right, she's been speaking to Kwame.
She's been speaking to Kwame Daddy. They said they didn't see the notice.
Right.
And so
a notice that, according to operators of the Fantasy Dome, was pasted everywhere in their office.
And there are videos showing that they were pasting the notice.
Right.
So,
they failed to... Let's listen to the CEO of the Fantasy
5
Dome.
years ago. The lease ended December last year. First week of December last year. Okay, last week in December last year. What happened that was irreconcilable, for which reason your business is in shambles now?
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, and this is a big blow not just for me but for the whole industry, the entertainment industry, because we need places like this. But to answer your question, when my lease ended, I am in the process of relocating, and obviously this is a huge edifice. It's not something you just pick up and relocate. I've been looking for land. I need up to 4 to 5 acres of land to go to, and I've found a couple of places, especially the University of Legon. We're in the final stages of negotiating the lease, so I requested a 60-day extension from the trade fair, if they can let me get that so I can have time to finalize my lease and relocate it. The CEO wrote me a letter stating that they will not extend the lease for 60 days, and they are taking possession of the land as of January 1st, and so that was it. So I did what any law-abiding citizen or business would do. I went to court and I requested a writ to stop her, so she give me access to my property to remove it, but also give me enough time so I can relocate. So we were able to get a writ of injunction. We got a writ, and we also got an injunction for them not to damage the property. We've been trying to serve them for a whole month. We finally, about 2 weeks ago, did substituted services, so they were served. It was pasted all over the offices. They're fully aware of it. So unfortunately, the next court date is April 18th. We're waiting to go to court for the judge to give us a way forward. I just needed time to relocate, and honestly, by the end of this month, I would have relocated because I'm in the final stages of my lease arrangement with UJL to relocate to the end.
So your lease ended. You wrote to the CEO for an extension, and they refused, and then you went to court for an injunction. You served them this injunction, this writ, and they said what?
They have not responded. They've just went quiet. I mean, this is the first response I got from them. And unfortunately, it's very sad because there are several ways to do this. In Ghana is a country of laws. You cannot distract or even evict anyone without a court order. You cannot destroy anyone's property without a court order. So the question is, how can you destroy this property without a court order? I mean, forget the fact that there's an injunction, which there is. I mean, how do you still do this and use national security as your protection to do this? And that's what's sad for me as a Ghanaian businessman, is that in today's age, we can just break into people's property with bulldozers using national security operatives and just destroy property and claim it's an eviction. Does this look like an eviction to you? I mean, is this an eviction? I mean, is this what you do to evict people in Ghana?
Well, you mentioned national security.
Yes.
How sure are you that they're the ones who came to demolish this place?
Because unfortunately, on the day of, my security tried to reach me, but I kept calling them back, but they were not responding. When I got here, there were national security operatives. The gentleman here claims his name is Captain Frimpong.
Right, Captain Frimpong.
So, Mercury, this be the sad issue. Sad issue. So, yeah, they narrate, say, he asked for, he demanded for this, went to court and all those, but still, they can't demolish the place. But then, Mercury, you asked that we need to hear from the CEO. Yeah, we need to hear from the CEO of the place. Yeah, the trade fair. So definitely we go hear from the trade fair CEO. And she's been talking. And so, yeah, she go tell us why still they demolish the place.
Basically, the redevelopment of the trade fair center, as we know, has been ongoing for some time. So the Fantasy Dome and all previous tenants had been given notice to vacate. The Fantasy Dome was the lone person holding out and refusing to move. So after about 18 months of consistently giving notices to the owners of the Fantasy Dome, the company and the developers, we have no choice but to dismantle so that we can continue the work in the area.
But I've cited an injunction from the High Court dated 12 January 2024, and this bars anyone from pulling down the Fantasy Dome. Did you know about this injunction?
No, let me categorically say that the Ghana Trade Tech Company Limited has not been served with any court process, right? I'm not sure what you have cited, but there are company secretaries that are listed at the company's registry. I am CEO. The company has an address, and none of us have been served with any notices or any court processes at all.
Has Leslie spoken to you after the demolition? Has he reached out to you after the demolition? I'm talking about the CEO of Fantasy Entertainment.
Has he reached out to me personally?
Not personally, as in the company.
No.
Okay, because we saw a video of him and one journalist, Sammy Flex, a few days ago, and I was wondering if maybe he had contacted the company after.
The Fantasy Dome, the CEO of the Fantasy Entertainment, has not contacted the Trade Tech Company before, during, after, and even up to this point that I'm speaking to you, Kwame.
Right. So, yeah, that be Dr. Agnes Edu. Yeah, and then, Kwame Daddy, where did they have that, convo. And Mercury, people still are not convinced. Yeah, they feel there could be better approach. Sake of the thing we did there, even though maybe the timing and things make this in, but then it be money. So like they for find better ways to handle them. Take off if they listen to Leslie, the CEO of Fantasy Dome.
Right.
They talk say the time he mount the place.
Yeah.
Talk like 2 years cry away COVID-19 come.
Right.
So Cheddar do events like the way for the 5 years he go hold events.
Yeah. So he's not attained return on his investment.
Exactly. But then a lot of people, so they say this thing, if we do this thing, it go scare people away from investing in the sector.
With this kind of Rambo style demolition.
Can you imagine?
Right.
Meanwhile, this is a sector where we need a lot of people. Cheddar
It's very,
says,
very, very unfortunate.
very unfortunate. Cheddar says, if we win 2024 election, in fact, the December post we can do. If we win, Kumasi go have sea. Kumasi go see the sea. Philly Gadochi, you know, go come Accra before you go Kumasi.
Kumasi will see the sea.
Yeah. They don't go come Accra before you go can talk say they can't see sea. Kumasi, they go, you go create, you go make sure say the sea go travel from Accra or Tema, go enter Kumasi. People say, hey, how could this be? They say, how could it be? Make we listen to, the man Kwame Bediako Cheddar.
Mehuno mama tukwan makomachi mehu mahwe nkofo kro uko Dubai omukura no desert enso omukura nya epo abaho oma dredge ayade ba kwa mpese me yema Kumasi man ha se me dredge ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de ship ni ade so de normal abaha 2024 na afi ni ebetwi container 1111 from Accra harbor edi aba itema harbor edi aba Kumasi ebi okra itiki be 6 hours and sana container ba ko pe wadura ebi dura no so na normal be se half a wo container ni nyina ebi abubu abra we railway anasa we nso a within 1 hour na container 500 eduru ha say wo pese wo ship 500 so ko ba bia wa ship ko ba bi nti I'm here. I want to open the western corridor, the eastern corridor, the infrastructure. I want to build power stations, energy stations. I want to connect the gas. I want to create industrial.
Right. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Get your comments coming on WhatsApp 0548841039 and yeah, I mean on Facebook. But Dr. Shine, Cheddar said a number of things.
Yeah.
I think the loudest happens to be the one about the sea. I want to suggest that some people may be taking it out of context. I want to suggest so. You see, it's about dreams.
Yeah.
Right? It's about dreams. And I can liken, this dream to the American dream of Neil Armstrong, right? Landing on the moon.
Yeah.
You see, I'm just trying to figure out how funny it must have sounded when John F. Kennedy, mentioned that America had a vision to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how funny it must have sounded or might have sounded.
It would definitely sound funny.
At that time.
They go moon.
Exactly. And I can imagine what the people around Neil Armstrong said when he told them, I'll be the first person to walk on the moon. I'm sure they must have laughed at him. But on the 25th of July, 1969, it got to happen.
It happened. Live.
If we could believe it is possible, you see, the worst case scenario, it wouldn't happen. But if we believe something could happen,
it is possible.
It is possible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Okay, so let us not be quick to, run things down and, refuse to believe in dreams. I mean, 12 years ago when I said I was going to do DJ Awards, I heard, a lot of people in the media say, you are not serious, this is not possible. But today we have one of the formidable events on the continent. Yeah. You understand? So it is possible.
It is possible.
Yeah.
You see,
the sea maybe not go reach Kumasi. You understand? But it's something cool. And he mentioned other things. He said, train.
Reach Kumasi there, then do.
You see, but that be the reason why we no go fit. So if he reach Kumasi,
somebody will can continue.
Exactly. If he take reach somewhere, somebody to go do. It's a dream.
People so if we stop talking about the sky train say they talk say they go do sky train for guy and not happy.
When they do, when they talk say train, they do the railway. You know, being that they steal.
They still them.
You understand? So how do we achieve that? So that's someone's dream. When they do the railway, then you go steal the steel. No, steal the steel.
So which steel go come first?
So the train they come, I know go fit catch.
Hey, boy Nana, you the computer village. Big ups to you,
Big up yourself.
Yeah, they say they turn up large.
It be so. McShine, dredging the sea to Kumasi is not laudable. If it's about port containers, inland ports can take care of that. If it's easy like that, I like Burkina Faso, long time. Remember, the sea can flood the whole of Ghana. And good evening, Mercury Quay, Dr. Shine, and the whole team. Mercury, please answer me. Do you still believe in this country? It is so sad after watching this video. For the new force has already lost my vote. You can extend my sea from Accra to Kumasi, on whose land? He's joking. Jonathan Palu from Nungwa. Shout out to Mercury's girlfriend, Jennifer Palu. Hey, my one and only Jennifer Palu, how are you doing? It's good to know you are kicking. Yes. Good evening, Mercury Quay. This is TM from Nungwa Zongo. I'm listening to you live, loud and clear, inside my tailoring shop, me and my guys. And this one says, Mercury Quay, Dr. Shan. Initially, I thought Cheddar was serious about presidential ambition. But after hearing him on the political promise, I think I understand him well. No wonder the aged elite political class doesn't take the youth of today serious. Those that have the means lack utter gumption when they talk. He should listen to that interview again. Is that what we need as a nation now? Again, fantasy dome demolition. I think Leslie couldn't have an ideal place for relocation on time. Listening to both sides. If your contract has expired, they've given you grace period after time. This is what you will get. It is painful, but it's what it is. Adam Lachu sent that from North Kaneshi, and this one says, Mercury Quay, I'm Gabi inside New Legon. Ghana has money in doing it simple. But the question is he ready and willing to do? He just wants votes. For me, it could be possible, but the black man will say it and won't do it. Cheddar always parked in front of Flagstaff House since the show started, and I can't disobey the law of university on the air. So, Mercury Quay, I have finally destroyed the knob of the radio. He say radio knob, he destroy them. So, yeah. You know, when I know, means. This one says, Mercury currently parked at Bowers Pub, loud and clear. Kofi Cash sent that he's a taxi driver. Community 16. Thank you very much to Telecel, Connecting Energies, EcoBank, Better Wear, Better Africa, MTN, everywhere you go. Franco Chudin Enterprise, still phone, Papa Fee, Soccer Bet. Your best bet